Hello everyone, hi, this is Vishal here and welcome once again to my channel. So today's ride is going to be a much of an adventure ride. So I'm riding all alone to Yercaud, which is in Salem. The plan is to stick there around for one single day. I'm going to roam around in Yercaud. I'm going to show you guys around as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. So let's leave. Okay, so I've officially started my ride now, and right now I'm on the Chennai Tambaram bypass. So this is somewhere around 16 kilometers away from my house, and this is the route that I'll be taking towards Yercaud. Now the distance between Chennai to Yercaud is somewhere around 367 kilometers, and as per Google Maps it's going to take me 6 to 7 hours to reach there. And the route that I'll be riding today is towards Katankolattur, and then comes Dindivanam, and then it takes you directly towards Salem. So from Salem, Yercaud is nearly 30 kilometers up the hill, and let's see how it goes. So far it's been good, and I hope I don't get stuck in traffic, because once I reach Vandalur and once I reach Chengalpet and all, I'm expecting some traffic. So the time is somewhere around 6:30 in the morning right now. So if I reach Chengalpet in another 1 hour's time, then it should be good. I should cover up with all this traffic, and I'll be crossing Chengalpet by then. So let's see how it goes from here. So I finally stopped for a breakfast over here. I've done almost say 80 kilometers from Chennai. So I'll be halting here for another 20 minutes for breakfast, and then I'll again leave. I'm still not geared up yet. So after my breakfast I'll be gearing up as well. Let's go. I'm so hungry right now. I just finished up with breakfast now, and I'm going to resume my ride once again. So I've done almost 90 kilometers, and the plan is not to stop for the next 100 more kilometers. So after 100 kilometers I might take another halt for another 10 to 15 minutes once again. So far so good. So let's see how long more it takes for me to reach. The time is somewhere around 8:40. So I've taken nearly a 40-minute break. So I had my breakfast also, because of which it took me some extra time, but it's okay. I guess after Dindivanam I'm going to need Google Maps to guide me. So till Dindivanam I'm good. I know the route is right, and I can keep going straight till then. After which I'll have to just check the maps once, and then we can proceed. Another 36 kilometers more for Dindivanam, I guess, from here. Yeah, it should be 36, no? Yeah, maximum 36 kilometers. Can you guys see that? There's a wonderful temple built over there on top of that small mountain. You guys can also see the steps over there, which takes you to the temple. It looks very beautiful from here, that particular place. We are currently in Mail Marvatur, which is 20 kilometers before Dindivanam. Now when going on this road, I got reminded of something which happened almost 3 years back, once when I had gone to Kutralam with my family. So we had done a road trip from Chennai to Kutralam, which is near Tenkasi, which is almost say 700 kilometers from Chennai. So we had done a car trip,
And what happened is we left at somewhere around 12 in the noon from my house, and we had reached Kutralam somewhere around 12:30 midnight. So you'll have to take the route through Madurai if you want to go to Kutralam. So what we did is we went through Madurai, and then you will have to go towards Rajapalyam. There's a place called Rajapalyam, so you'll have to go through that route. And what happens is that's not a national highway. So what happens is till one particular point you have a national highway, and then you'll be taking a left, and it'll take you inside a small village kind of an area. So we were driving and driving and driving, and all of a sudden we found a car stopped in the middle of the road for no reason. So I was driving at that point of time, so I was wondering if that person's car had broken down or he needed help or anything as such. So I just stopped by for a minute just to see if any help was required or something. But to my surprise, I did not find any person inside the car. So this put me in a bit of a dilemma, saying, is this some kind of a trap or something which they had said so that they could stop the passers-by? This was somewhere around 11:30 in the night that I'm talking about. So I felt that it was not safe for me to stop or to get out from the car, or let my parents get out from the car to see what's happening. So and later, next day, what happened was we found a newspaper cutting. That is, I found a news in the newspaper stating the same thing on the same route. There was a family that was traveling, and they were actually murdered on the same road. I was shocked when I saw that news, because that was the same route that I had passed through, and I'm not very sure if it was the same van, because I don't remember the car number or something like that, but I'm sure that it was a Maruti Omni that was stopped by. And the next day when I read it in the newspaper, it was again a Maruti Omni in which these robbers had actually murdered the passerby car, and that's what the newspaper said actually. So we were shocked when we read that news. So guys, I'd like to inform you that please make sure that when you find things like that, if you find vehicles as such where no one is there in the vehicle, do not get down from your car, or do not stop by to help others. I know we all get that human feeling saying, yeah, we should stop, we should help others, but it's very important that we take care of ourselves as well. It's important that you help others, but at the same time you need to be safe as well. So make sure guys that you stay safe, you take your family along, be safe, take them safely, bring them back safely. It's very important. You need to take care of that. So I'd like to leave this note with you guys as well. This suddenly struck my mind for no reason. It was just because I was going through this road, and 3 years back again I was going on the same road, and it just reminded me of that incident, which I felt I should share with you guys. So I'm nearly 150 kilometers away from Salem. So from Yercaud, I mean 125 kilometers from Salem, and yeah, I should reach there another 1.5 hour to 2 hours time. The time is somewhere around 11:50 right now. So yeah, it should be another 2 more hours from now that I'll be reaching Yercaud. And the ride has been pretty cool till now. It has been nice, but right now the sun is becoming hotter and hotter. The day is getting very hot now, so it's becoming a bit tough for me to wear my jacket and to ride, because I'm starting to sweat inside the jacket itself. So I've just stopped by for a small break so that I can drink something, hydrate myself, and keep continuing my journey. These are the roads that I'm riding on. As you guys can see, it's complete wilderness. No shops, hardly any vehicles on the road. It's more like a village kind of a place than a national highway. You'll only find villagers around. But it's fun to ride on roads as such, because when we live in the city, we find so much of traffic, we don't enjoy it much. But when you get places as such, we should actually enjoy it. You will hardly get chances like this. Only when you go for these long rides do you get chances to ride on empty roads like this. And for me, it's going to be almost 2 months since I've taken any long ride. The last long ride that I took was during the New Year, when I had gone to Bangalore. That was the last long ride that I did on my bike. After that, I had been doing only short rides, and this is a long ride after that. So I finally reached the Salem town. I have to take a right to go towards Salem. I think it's another 30 kilometers from here, the hill ride. So the boat said if you take a right, you go towards Salem town. Till now, I've not found any signs of Yercaud yet. There's no signboard, there's nothing kept yet. So I'm assuming that I have to keep going straight. Okay, I think there's a signboard kept over here. There should be Yercaud mentioned in this. I'm assuming I have to take a right from here. Yeah, I think so. I think I have to take this right. Yeah, let me go right and see. Finally, yes, I asked a person on the road for his guidance, and he asked me to take a left. So first right, and then he asked me to go a bit straight, and then he asked me to take a left. I think I'm on the right track now. Look at these cars. Look at them looking at me. They're so funny. I found a boat right now which said Yercaud 28 kilometers more, and it asked me to take a left. So I've taken that left right now, and I think it's taking me inside now. So all this while I was assuming that I'm riding on the hill, which was not. I finally reached the place now. It's been a hell of a ride. Time is around 2:30 right now, 2:30 or 3 I guess, I didn't see the time exactly. I've reached, so I'm gonna go to the room now. I'll get my room keys first, and then I'm gonna go to my room. It's been a really long day. So let me show you guys around the room that I have booked over here. It's pretty cool, right? I'll show you the outside part as well. Now let me show you the view that I get from here. It's pretty awesome. I like it. So yeah, this is the view from inside. It's pretty nice, right? So I got a very good deal on GoIbibo. That's the reason I had booked this room, and it's called as Sterling Resorts in Yercaud. So I love this place. It's really. Let me take you guys to the outside and show you the view from here. Whoa, isn't that amazing? So I'll be going later to that point so I can show you guys the view from that place. It's really nice. It looks really amazing from here. The time is somewhere around 11:30 in the night, and I had just come up to this place and I had taken a nap continuously. So I just woke up and I freshened up, and I did not do any local sightseeing. So the plan is to do it tomorrow. So I'll be waking up early in the morning. I'll be going to the local spots over here. I'll be showing you guys around as well. So this would be the end of part 1, and if you guys enjoy the video, don't forget to like it, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Hope you guys had a wonderful day, and take care. Bye bye.